Usually there are a few key signs that tell you whether you're going to be successful in the future or not. Today what I want to do is I want to share with you the 7 warning signs that your business may be in jeopardy. You know, as I look back over my career, and there were times where my business was growing, there were times when maybe it was stagnant, and then there were times where I actually struggled and maybe it was even in jeopardy of me going out of business. So what I want to do today is really go back and share some of these warning signs so that not only can you avoid them, but hopefully what you can do is you can flip the script, so to speak, on this and actually make these strengths so that you know that not are they warning signs that you might go out of business, but they're actually going to be precursors to the success that you're going to have coming. The first one is this: your database is not growing. Listen, if your database is not growing, then you're at a place where the business you have is going to continue to struggle. If you're going to get different results, you got to get different people, is the old saying. But I want to say this: in real estate, if you're going to get different results, you have to have more leads. You have to have new lead sources. You have to have different things going on. Is your database growing? Do you have a steady stream of people coming into your database? Do you have a system in place where you can follow up with those people in your database? If you're not, if you're at a place where maybe you're not having that steady flow of new people coming in, now's the time. Heed this warning sign. Begin to build your database again, and when it's growing, your business can't help but grow. The second warning sign is that you're not making outbound calls. If you will look back on your business, there was a time where when your business was growing, you were having more conversations. Ultimately, our business is a business that is built on the number of conversations you have. We talk about it all the time. 50 conversations generates 1 transaction. What are you doing to make outbound calls, to check in with past clients, to make sure that you're prospecting in a way? Maybe you're following up with leads that you have. If you're not making outbound calls, you're playing defense. This is a business of offense. This is a business where the more value we add out into the marketplace, the more value that comes back to us. But if you don't make the outbound portion of adding value to the marketplace by making phone calls, by reaching out and talking to people, it's very difficult for your business to grow. Yes, there is a tipping point where some top producers get to a place where everything they do is coming inbound through referrals and through past clients. But if you're at a place where you're watching this and you're worried about warning signals that your business might be in trouble, odds are a direct result of that is that you're not making enough outbound calls. Get past your fear of the phone. Ultimately, everything you want in life and everything you want your business to be is right on the other side of that fear. Pick up the phone, make the phone calls, and the success will follow. Number 3, you only have one source of leads. This business is constantly changing. Sometimes you'll have the ability. Years ago, it was Facebook, where we could just run Facebook ads and we could count on it. Some, to a certain extent, that's not the case anymore. Then there was a time where Zillow was just automatic, and then Zillow changed what they were doing. Every single time that you get focused on one specific area and you have one lead source, you're at a place where you have really some exposure that you don't need to have as far as risk in your business, because things can change just that fast. Make sure you have a diversity of different places that leads are coming from. If it's something where all you do is farm, maybe now you go out and you decide you're going to purchase some leads. Maybe it's something where you're purchasing leads but you begin to farm. Maybe you need to hold open houses. Maybe it's door knocking. Maybe it's direct mail. Maybe it's social media. Maybe it's video. Whatever it is, get some diversity in your business, and your business will absolutely have the ability to weather any storm that comes your way. Number 4 is living beyond your means. I know a lot of top producers. Listen, I'm speaking from experience here, where I was making over $1 million a year, but the market turned down, my expenses kept coming, and then all of a sudden now I'm sitting here with all these expenses and less income, and my business was extremely in a dire place. I don't want you to have to deal with that. Make sure that you have some money that you're putting back every single month. Make sure that what you have going out is less than what you have coming in. Save for a rainy day. It's not a matter of if difficult times are going to come in your life. It's a matter of whether you'll be prepared to be able to come out the other side stronger than when you went into those. Make sure, check yourself. Make sure you're checking all of your expenses and making sure that if there are needless expenses or things that you need to pare back, do that right now. Get as lean as you can possibly be, as the market is a little more challenging over the next 12, 18, 24 months, whatever time frame it is. Make sure you're prepared that as you go through this, while others are retreating, you have have the ability and you have the confidence that you can walk boldly into that because you've put enough back and you're not living beyond your means in a way that gives you the ability to take advantage of the opportunity that chaos brings. The number 5 warning sign that your business is in jeopardy is that you believe your business is bulletproof. Now, this is one that's going to get real personal for me. I had absolute confidence that my business was going to last forever. Then the downturn happened. Then there was unforeseen things that happened. Every single time, if you're sitting here and you're thinking that, no, that's not going to ever happen to me. My business is bulletproof. I'm too good of a salesperson. I've got too many relationships. Let me just give you a little bit of advice that comes from experience. Every single time, things change. Every single time, there will be difficulties in your business. Don't ever get to a place where your ego and your pride tells you that your business is bulletproof, because it absolutely is not the case. Every single one of us, when a difficulty comes, will face these challenges either with the opportunity to grow through them, or we'll face these challenges in a way that could lead us to lose our businesses. So if you're at a place where you believe that your business is bulletproof, please heed my advice from my experience. Humble yourself. Realize that the fact that you believe your business is bulletproof, listen, a little bit of confidence is great, but conceit is deadly. Make sure that you humble yourself enough that you continue to grow in your business. The number 6 warning sign is that your communication with your database is inconsistent. You can have the biggest database in the world, but if you're not adding value to that database on a consistent basis, odds are at some point that database is going to continue to depreciate in its value to you. So what are you doing on a consistent basis? Do you have a monthly newsletter? Do you have all of your past clients set up where they're receiving information about homes that are coming on the market, going under contract, or that are sold like theirs? What are you doing to consistently add value to your database? Go back and look. Are you consistent? Have you got a schedule? Is it the first Tuesday of every month that you send out your database a newsletter? Is it that you have everyone set up? Is it that you're shooting video and giving market updates? Is it that you're talking about what's going on in community? Whatever it is, find a way to find some consistency. When you find consistency in adding value to your database always adds value back to you. The 7th warning sign that your business is in jeopardy is that you're not personally growing. Listen, ultimately, your business is you. Are you growing? Are you continuing to learn new and really fresh perspectives on how to serve your clients better? Are you just relying on the things that you've done in the past? Because as we talked about earlier, things always change. Ultimately, if you're not growing, you're dying. Are you growing personally? Are you investing in your health? Are you investing in the knowledge you have about this business? Are you going to conferences? Are you spending the time to watch videos like this and to watch podcasts or listen to podcasts or to read books that make you a better person that is better prepared to serve your clients better? If you're not growing, your business simply cannot grow. The beauty of warning signs means that if you're hearing a warning sign, it's not too late. You still have the opportunity to course correct, to maybe make some adjustments so that that weakness could actually become a strength. What is it that you're doing to make sure that your business is in a place that it continues to grow no matter what the market does? I hope this has been helpful, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. I specifically chose the video below for you because it builds on the one you just watched. I hope it's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.